Hello, and welcome to another episode of our Hearthstone Road to Legend series. You are currently watching episode 14, if I remember correctly. But before we get going any further, let's do our classic check and see that everything is running all smoothly. You already know the drill. You already know how this shit works. Let me check and see. Let me check and see that it's all running all smoothly everywhere. Everything appears to be all sorts of good. Now we'll also launch TikTok. TikTok. Very fun. You can find me anywhere and everywhere, people. Anywhere and everywhere. Pin a goal. Okay. We're all good. We are all good everywhere. Perfect. Perfect. So, in the last episode, we started really building up our decks, which was pretty nice. But we didn't necessarily get quite as far as one would have hoped. So what our plan here is to really expand upon it. Really expand upon it. In a lot of ways. So that is exactly what we are going to be doing here today. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? What the fuck is this? What? Is that something on the camera? No, it's a game. Fuck, that confused the hell out of me. But let's craft a new arena deck. Really? I mean, that's the best way to get started here. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna craft that arena deck. And what is gonna offer us is let's look at the arena tier list once again. Priest has gone down and Death Knight. So now we're fighting for Druid or Shaman, and we have neither. However you wanna pronounce that shit. What shall we do here, people? What shall we build? Are we going Warlock, Warrior, or Rogue? I think all of these are bad, so that's not exactly ideal. We haven't played Warlock, I don't think. I feel like we haven't really played Warlock, so we're just gonna do that, right? Let's go purely by the tier list. Archdruid Gnarlax. Dormant for 2 turns, 1 dormant. Add a dream card to your hand at the end of your turn. Secretly choose to counter that next minion or spell your opponent plays while this is alive. Nice. Well, that's not gonna work at all. Okay, we excavate. Excavate. Frenzy, gain divine shield. Sure. Let's gain some divine shield action here. Purely by the tier Hellfire. I'll take it. If you've cast a spell while holding this, deal 3 damage. We will do that. Get a random Murloc. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. That could be pretty nice. Draw a minion that costs 7 or more. Summon a 5 out of 5 Dreadlord with lifesteal. We want a little big chungus here. Big chunk is always good to have. Add a 1-cost spell from your class to your hand. I'll take that to my absolutely fire deck. Straight fire. Straight fire. Then we're gonna be deal 3 damage to your hero. No, none of these are great. Get a random Murloc. Are there any Murlocs that really are gonna change the way that we play the game? This might honestly be pretty good. Deal 4 damage to a minion and your hero. Summon 2 random max that cost 3 or less. Attaboy. Deal 4 damage to a minion, give your opponent an abyssal curse. I remember these curses. They were absolutely dreadful. So we are definitely going to use that. Your opponent draws 2 cards. If it's Murloc, change its cost to health. Dormant for 1 turn. Draw a card, deal 2 damage to your hero. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I guess we're taking this. None of them are great. Discard your lowest cost spell. Summon 3 out of 3 tram cards with rush. Don't discard. Well, that's not great. Give another random friendly minion 1/1. Let's do that. Discover a beast. And let's feast. At the end of your turn, draw a card. We'll take that. We'll take that all day. Every day. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck. Add a random spell from your class to your hand. Attaboy. Excavate treasure. Reduce the cost of minions in your hand with dark gifts by 2. When we're probably gonna have 1 thing that costs, or that's gonna have dark gifts, so that's not great. Return a friendly minion to your hand to give it +2/+2. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Oh, buddy. These are not great. Draw a card, deal 2 here damage to your hero. Guess we gotta do this one. We can't just be taking damage every turn. Deal 1 damage to a minion if it dies, excavate a treasure. At the end of your turn, eat a minion in your deck and gain its stats, add them to your hand. Deal 1 damage to a minion, its owner draws a card. Discover legendary minion. We almost got a deck together. Deal 1 damage to a minion. If that kills it, draw a card. Give all battlecry minions in your deck. Could be good. Sure. 2 more cards. Deal 3 damage. Shuffle 2 soul fragments. I'll do that gladly. Summon a 3 out of 2 imp, and we can survive. So we have officially gotten our deck. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can do this. We're not gonna lose. No, I'm not gonna lose. Ain't no way we're gonna lose. We can't lose. Huh. These are not great. But I would love something that at least costs 2. I feel like that's not asking for too much. Hold on, let me test something out here. Let me test something out there. See if I broke it. No, it does show up.
Is anyone else lost?
Interesting. Deal 5 damage to a minion. Its owner draws a card.
You don't pick the one.
Let's get a little spell here. Freeze a minion and its neighbors. Deal damage to your hero equal to the number of frozen.
You are the shadows.
Alright. Attaboy. Attaboy, we can deal with this. We can deal with this. Divine Shield. We really do want to get rid of that card.
I wonder.
Don't we? Was that dumb? More than likely. More than likely it was. But we're gonna hang in there. Regardless. Regardless if it was dumb or not. We're gonna do it.
This hat ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
Well, there's 100. Oh. Okay. I guess that works. We're not gonna be wasting that. Not gonna be doing that. We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna get this failure and we're gonna discover a special card. Draw your highest cost minion. My highest cost minion is Hungering Ancient. Or we get this.
I wonder.
I don't know. Fuck it. Let's do this. Let's do this instead. Maybe this ought to work out. Or not. 50-50, right? 50-50. This might go horribly wrong. Or it might work out. I guess we're gonna get 3 imps. This is a speed run of how quickly we can lose 3 games in a row in Arena. It might be very quickly. It more than likely is. But you never know. Alright. Nice. That is quite an unpleasant card. I'm not gonna lie.
So many possibilities.
Do we do that? Do we do this? Maybe I just do that. Don't really know what we're doing here, if I'm gonna be honest. But I think that's not really something that maybe comes at a surprise. Let's be honest. Ooh, he's going for it.
This fire must not burn again.
He's going for it. What's this? After hero attacks, gain 4 armor and draw a card.
This is not what we
How about if we do that? Then we get a dream card at the end of each turn. I feel like that's a decent little move. Decent little move. Nobody can complain about that, right? Nobody can complain about that move. We only got 13 health, but in a matter of moments and minutes, we will be up in that amount with a little bit. Okay. Clearly we ain't. At the end of your turn, eat a minion in your deck and gain its stats. Maybe this is gonna work out. That might have been sort of stupid. We probably should have put out this instead, but we can put out that next turn. While simultaneously freezing. Let's remember to drink some sewer water while we're at it. What was it? Silence and summon a copy of it. Nice. Attaboy. Attaboy.
I found a new source of power.
Freeze a minion and its neighbors. How about we just freeze that one? Why did I take 1 damage? Oh, deal damage to your hero equal to the number frozen. Well, that does explain it. I can't be hating. I can't be hating on that. It does say quite clearly there. Now we just gotta get some lifesteal here.
I have so much.
For each spell in your hand, do 1 damage to a random enemy minion. Okay, so you have quite a bit of spells then. Oh. Oh.
Flash for steam! I am only more deadly.
I am fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Every once in a while, my stupidity is just sort of impeccable.
Almost out of time. Something need doing.
Fucking hell, man. I just fucked this up royally. Like, that was one of my worst plays ever, I'm not gonna lie. So that is a bit of an oopsie. We could have just cleared the board. Instead,
Perfect hiding spot.
well, not quite. Okay, use your curse. Yeah. 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 And then how about do that? Then I do that. And then I put out the dragon and desperately hope.
The light shall burn you.
Well, that's what you get for making absolutely dumb mistakes. That's my bad. That's my bad. That was probably nobody else's fault except for mine. So that's a bit of an oopsie. Bit of an oopsie by me. By yours truly.
Your soul shall be mine.
Hold on. Deal 3 damage, summon an imp. And these are great. None of those are really great options. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. That's better. What does the enemy got for us? Which one do we do? We just put out this failure, so we could possibly just get as many cards as we can. Sewer water. Drink it. Good stuff. Okay. Well. That works. You're about to pull it out just in time. That's what he said. Or she said. What you got for me, failure? Fuck. It's an imbue failure. It is an imbue failure. You don't really like that. Now I got the Abyssal Curse. And I keep on getting more and more cards. When are you going to be using your card? That is the question.
I raise, you fold.
Okay, you get a coin. But is that enough? Is the coin gonna be bringing you happiness? Ah. So you really desperately are you really gonna be putting it out there? Damn, he just doesn't want me getting cards. No respect for it. Gain Divine Shield.
That's not right.
Was the curse that weak? Why did I think the curse was going to be a lot stronger? Deal 1 damage? That's sort of weak. Not even sort of. That's very weak.
The calm before the storm.
I was expecting something better. Give me Divine Shield, my man. Give it to me.
Let the pain speak to me.
Pretty decent little pull. Pretty decent little pull by the Taylor. I mean, you're still not, unless you want to use. No.
There is little time.
Okay. This was your big plan.
Quit distracting.
Sure. Sure. Discover a legendary minion, legendary beast. Draw 8 cards. Deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. How the fuck is this gonna work?
I wonder.
Draw 8 cards. I feel like this can be a pretty good little backup. Little backup card. If things start to get a bit restless here. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking about it like that. Return a friendly minion to your hand. I feel like we could do these two. These two to get a little combination. Little combination action. Alright. Well, you know what? I ain't too worried. What sort of one costs? Deal 1 damage to a minion. If it dies, well, we don't really need that. Okay, that was maybe not my finest moment. Now that I really
I'll try.
think about it. But we live and we learn. We live and we learn. Maybe next turn we can do this little combination action to really help us get going here. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Dum 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 dum. The failure does not know what to do. Does not know what to do. He's losing it. We got such a power grip here. See? Terrified. Can't do nothing. There's of course always a chance that once again we have reached a game-breaking bug where his turn never ends, and then all of a sudden it skips ahead by 5 turns. Okay, it appears that we have not reached that point, as we are familiar with that bug, unfortunately, and have taken some smack because of it. But it appears that that will not be the case right now. My man is too terrified. My man is too terrified. Well, that works for your boy. Give me that. Resurrect your ogre gang. Do I have an ogre gang? I don't think I have an ogre gang. If I'm honest. And then we get that one back, so we can do another one next turn. This is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. The guy is just too terrified. Can't do nothing. Works for me, though. Works for me. I guess we're just gonna be eating minions, going as quickly as we can forward, and we can finish the game next turn. So this is not too much of a challenge. Come on, buddy. Alright. Well, a bit of a cheap win. A bit of a cheap win. But every once in a while, you deserve a cheap arena win. Especially when we got such a back deck. Like, absolutely horrendous choices. But we are making the most of it. That's all we can do. That's all we can do here. What do we got? We got another worthy opponent. Maybe that calls for some sewer water.
Feel the hatred of 10.
That's some darn good sewer water.
Your souls
Let's get rid of these three. We can keep the beast. We can keep the beast. Discover something nice with it. Alright, this is not an ideal pick. This is not too bad. A little soul shear. Or gold panner. Not too shabby. But the big question is, do this. I do it. And now we'll see what happens. Is he gonna be using this to try and kill my little failer? Or is he gonna let it live? Well, that sort of hurts me that I can't attack him. Well, we got 2 cards out of him. But unfortunately, it is your time to leave, Gold Panner. Hope you found your gold and can retire off of it.
You don't pick the one.
Well, that's not very nice. Deal 5 damage to... Oh, no. This is not what I hoped at all. I hoped for another spell. We can at least get rid of this guy. That was sort of the big worry here. Because we don't really like those types of failures, if we're being honest. Should we do this? Give him a free card? I mean, probably. It's not really gonna hurt. But do we do that one? I've sort of messed this up here a little bit. Can we do that one? Okay, we're not doing tremendously well here. Sort of what you might expect though. I don't know if anybody could expect us to do well, really.
fresh Faust. One out of the kill.
Oh no. We blew up the battlefield. Give a hero 3+ attack this turn. Wait a minute. This is not going very well so far. Like, not well at all. We're not really getting any minions out there. Maybe next turn. Fun! Fun, fun, fun. I can't kill it. I cannot. That was not a high IQ move there. I probably should have gone for this one. If we're being honest. That was probably the worst move that I could have made. I'm even surprised that I actually did it. Yep. Then you attack that, and that thing dies. For sure, for sure, for sure. Do I have anything that really is gonna, you know, save the situation? Choose a minion, swap it with a random one in its owner's hand. Do I have a dragon? No. Immune to... Cast 20 mana worth of fire spells at random enemies.
Possibilities.
Oh boy. I mean, I have to do that. Because otherwise he's gonna come way too close to blasting us. At the start of each turn, take 1 damage. Oh no. This is the worst deck that I have ever built. Like, this is pretty wild. Okay. That's not gonna help me. He can destroy this in 2 turns. Yeah, 2 turns. And then that thing gets bugged. Yep, we're dead.
You win this time.
Let's just get this dumbass deck over with. We gotta be unlucky. We're just gonna put it with that with this deck. It was unlucky. The game's fault, not my fault. As per usual. Nothing ever is my fault. Let's make that very clear. Very clear.
The Lich King.
Gul'dan, the Warlock, not really a great hero either.
Soul shall be mine.
Oh boy. Let's get rid of that one. Maybe this will work. Okay. An enchanted Dreadlord at this point of the game is not a fantastic pull. Some might call that a pretty horrid pull. That might be me. What do you got for us? Okay. Okay. Maybe this guy can survive. Maybe he can't. Who the hell knows? This guys ought to be pretty desperate to keep these guys alive. Deal 4 damage to a minion. Give your opponent Abyssal curse. But I would assume that we gotta do that. Not the worst thing in the world. Not the best. We can only go up from here. After your hero attacks, deal 1 damage to all enemies.
You don't pick the
1 cost spell. Discover a demon. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. I mean, none of these are great. Or even close to being good. These options are... how should we put it? Pretty horrid, isn't it? Just knock some glasses. What do you know, Fowler? What do you got for me? Destroy an enemy location. Give a friendly undead. How am I already down to 18 health? That is just stupid. Let's just get these bad boys out of here. We got 4 imps. 4 imps at the party. Can't stop this train. Can't stop this train. What you gonna do? You're gonna attack me? You probably should attack me, let's be honest. Instead of just attacking my imps or trying to clear them out. But which choice does the failure go with? Open the doors. What else can we do here? Break some boxes. Oh. Oh no. No. Well, that's nice. Give a friendly minion +2 into do 3 damage to a random enemy minion. I guess we're doing that. Now we just gotta hope that we can get some lifesteal action going here. But it's also looking like we're gonna have the pleasure of being able to pick up a new deck here in a second.
I found a new source of power.
Nah, boy. I don't want to do this. I do not want to get down to 4 health. That feels a bit risky. And not even just a bit risky, it feels very risky. We gotta stay alive a bit longer than that. Sure. Do 1 damage to all enemies.
Unleash me.
Flesh for steel.
Let's keep it alive. Let's keep this thing alive. I would love to get that lifesteal out there. But I feel like it's a good point to save it just a little bit. There we go. Go.
Fellow men.
There we go.
No, that's not right. Flesh for steel.
Do I do this? What do I get? I mean, these are not great options. Yeah, we probably wanna keep this. Keep this for a little bit. Things are not desperate right now.
I am only more deadly.
Need a drink?
Well, there goes our lifesteal. So that's cool. That's cool. Sure. Nice. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Okay, at least we get some dream cards here for a little bit. Cure friendly undead poisonous. If you cast a spell while holding this, deal 3 damage. I got the thing.
I found a new source of power. Quick distraction.
I got the gabagoolin thing. Just what I needed to help me out. We might actually have been able to fend off the horrible attack that this guy's putting upon us.
Turning tides.
Let's destroy that thing. Let's get this thing out here.
Quit distracting me.
Let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. We're not gonna be drawing any more cards. Feels a bit risky. I think, dare I say, I think we won. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Just a little bit want to say something, but I'm not going to.
Awake at last.
Because it feels a bit unsafe.
Sanity unwind.
Come on, baby. I think we got this in the bag. We were able to fend off the horrible attacks. This guy's going for something with Dark Gift. There's not going to be a clear in your Dark Gift card.
Your soul shall suffer.
Yeah, buddy, your soul shall suffer. Get the hell on out
I
of here.
am only more deadly.
Yeah, no, we're all good. And we even get 2 health. Just for good measure. Just for good measure. And that is how you pull out an absolutely extraordinary win to tie up 2-2 in arena. Which, don't get me wrong, it's not a good run. It's not a good run at all. It's a terrible run. But it's at least getting us something. because we desperately need more cards. We have a couple special ones that we really need, but it's not too easy picking them up.
Fear the coming storm. Your soul.
And there's no black market for buying cards in this game. You sort of gotta luck into them in a way, which in a way I sort of like. Also does make it a tad bit more difficult. Sort of plan things out. You are forced to buy packs. Smart by buddy boys over at Blizzard. Get some coconuts. Do we once again just
I smell gold in their waters. Keep on panning.
just draw cards? I feel like this has worked out pretty well for us. Maybe. Or have we lost every time we have done this strategy from beginning? I'm not really certain. It could go either way. Do we want to get rid of that spell damage? Fuck it. Let's play it safe. Let's play it safe. I want to try and keep this guy alive for as long as I can. Okay, so we're staying alive at least one more turn. Gain Divine Shield.
I wonder.
Yeah, let's just let him kill it. Fuck it. Let's let him kill it. We can then kill this thing with this one. So it's fine. Perfect timing. We got 10 cards. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get rid of that thing. Just to start us off. Is there a point in doing this? No, but we can do this. I just fucked up. I just realized it. The next card your opponent plays costs your opponent health instead of mana. Poisonous.
Almost out of time.
We might just... No, we had 9 cards. That's so bad. Clearly, I can't count. But that's all good. You don't need math for this game. Okay. Okay. Let's get rid of those. And let's get some imps in the field. This is working out all sorts of nicely. Got a little zebra skin here. Somebody snoring in the tent. What the hell do you have? What? Why would you do that? Huh? The hell's wrong with this guy? I mean, something clearly. But like what? Then we could get a 2. Which means that we could do some more imps on the field. Now that I think about it, we probably should have killed this thing because he's gonna kill this thing with that. But I'm gonna count on the fact this guy has a spell to kill everything. Like so. So in the end, it didn't matter. Just as your buddy boy predicted.
You shall not win.
Let's get that a cooking. It gains a copy of every dark gift given to all your minions. Ooh. We get double dormant cards.
Who's ready for another round?
Then we get this thing back. We gotta be a bit careful with this because we're gonna have so many cards, so we gotta start sort of chucking a lot of them away here. While we wait.
I'm the snake in your boot.
Okay. Well, that's not exactly great. Divine Shield. How about you do that? For sure, for sure, for sure.
Better be something
No
good.
boss fights allowed. No.
Maybe this will keep us alive. I didn't even realize we were only down to 16 health. But we have some pretty banger cards over here. So we should be all good. Who's to say though? Who's to say? If it all goes well, we should be able to get some health back with this thing. Like so.
Destroy the tree.
Well, that was unfortunate. Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Um
In my folly, I have sowed chaos.
This is not looking great so far. We might die here. Or we're more than likely going to die here. I have a hard time seeing how this is gonna go our way. Unless this guy does something absolutely bonkers. But you know, you never know. Could do. But I very much doubt it. We would have needed the hero card, deal 5 damage to all things except for our friend Buddy Boy. Yeah. That's a tough one. I don't really know what we can get here.
Better be something good.
Life steal. Yeah, that would have solved all our problems, that card. Sure.
So many possibilities.
All right. If I deal 3 damage, I get rid of you. Destroy an enemy minion with taunt and life steal.
This is not what we stood for.
Wait, what? Okay, I think I might have miscalculated here a little bit. I think I might have miscalculated. We just still needed to get this lifesteal off, which we desperately didn't. Yeah, there we go.
You win this time.
So that was possibly our worst arena run ever. You're right about that, Drazo. That was not great, but this was the game's fault. We can't really take too much fault for that one. Come on, give me some packs here. Give me some packs. We know what cards we need. There's quite a bit of them, really. Open packs. 3 packs here. 3 chances for something legendary. No. No. And no. That's not what we wanted. Give me something good. Well, nothing legendary. Alright. Well, that sucks. No, what the fuck is this? Stitch and Sew. I mean, it's a decent card, but it's not at all what I needed. Oh no. Here I was hopeful that we were actually going to get something pretty useful. Clearly not. Clearly not. Play 20 cards. Well, that ain't clearly gonna happen. I would assume it's the this thing that you want. Why are highlighting this to be all blue? Because for this thing we are missing 9 cards. Cool. I would say so. I would say so. This is episode 14. Going strong here. Going strong. We got Priest.
I won't let you down.
Give me something good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is pretty cool to play with the game actually sort of telling me what's actually good and what's bad. What? If your deck started with no duplicates. Nah, let's go looter cycle. No. We're gonna want some duplicates. I feel like we're gonna get duplicates. I do love me some duplicates. I'm sorry. That might be very dumb. But we're gonna do regardless. Copy card in your opponent's deck. Give it to me. Ooh. Restore health. Give that to me. Imbue immediately. Put it in my veins. Discover. Put it in my veins. Sunspot Dragon. In my veins. It costs 3 less. What? Is this a beast? Doesn't say that it's a beast. Maybe the game knows more than me. If you restored health this turn, more than likely we're not. Discover a spell from your deck. Maybe we can restore health some turn. Discover a dragon. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Let's discover a dragon. Discover a minion from your deck. Restore health equal to your hero and equal to its cost. So here, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Copy card. I see the score here. So one would assume that this is the better, but this somehow intrigues me a little bit. But this is also pretty good. Let's go with this. Fuck it. Imbue. Imbue. There goes our duplicate. Yeah, that's a bastard to play against. Discover a minion from your deck. Restore. In a pinch. In a pinch. This can be pretty cool. Let's get some hogs up in here. Ooh, now we got some pretty bad ones. Adjacent minions at 1+ attack after you cast a spell. I mean, if we combine it with this, we might be able to get that health back, so sure. After you play a minion, give it a random bonus effect. Well, don't mind if I do. Get a random dream card. That costs so much. I don't like it at all. Give each of your minions a random bonus effect. Restore 12 to a friendly character. Draw a card. In a pinch, again, might be pretty cool. A big little clear. Mother Duck has always been very helpful. Imbue. Put it in my veins. Deal 4 damage to all enemy characters or 4 health to all friendly characters. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, summon a thingamajig with taunt. After you cast a spell, gain attack equal to its cost. Nah, we're gonna go this one. Draw a card. No. After a minion dies, gain its attack. But what? You really giving me a treasure guard? Although plated beetle. 2-drop. Okay. Really? Is it that desperate? Okay, I think we are actually pretty desperate for number 2. Deal 4 damage to a minion. If that kills it, summon a new copy. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Some more of that. If you use your hero power this turn, wait, imbue. Don't try and hide behind me with that imbue. This might honestly be a pretty solid little deck. This could end up actually working for us. Let's get some sewer water in us. And hope that it's gonna work out.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Do we stay with the imbue? That was maybe not the best thing in the world. We could possibly have done that a little bit better. Possibly. Who's to say though? Who's to say? Alright, we got that imbue. We got that first imbue. Now it's just snowballing. Get that Tret in there. Or you get that double Tret up in there.
Thorn in your side.
Boom. Hit him with that too. What you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do? There's a couple of different options for us next turn. Damn. You're killing my friend. Brave. Who would have thunk it? Let's get another imbue.
Thorn in your side.
Another imbue. Next turn, we could already start using our hero power.
Speak to me.
Unless we get something crazy crucial here. Or
Swarm them.
Thorn in your side.
I mean, just deal damage. Get a random dream card. Give all. Imbue your. Oh my god. We get another imbue.
Bring guidance.
I mean, you take that all day. Copy a card.
Thoughts to yourself.
Attaboy. Then we switch it up and we get another imbue. What a little crazy kind of events here. Really loading up here. It would be an absolutely travesty if we were able to lose this game after the start that we've had. I mean, anything is possible. Anything is really possible. But I would really imagine that we ain't gonna do it. We ain't going to lose this thing.
Come on, share.
Summon a new one for me. Thank you very much.
Swarm
Thorn in your side.
Then
Beseech thee.
you just attack him. Come on, baby. What you gonna do about it? Alright. The failure has 8 cards. Really? You're willingly gonna go down Okay. Okay. I guess I gotta respect it.
Follow the flutter wings.
I mean, I don't have to. But I somewhat feel like I have to.
A perfect hiding spot. Thorn in your side.
We beseech thee.
Priceless.
Then let's do that, and then what do we discover? If you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Let's do that, and let's be able to trade it, because we also can get our health back with these. But that was sort of my plan. We're gonna build up treasure guards, health. Do I stream other games too? I was streaming quite a bit of different games. Mostly, I've been also been playing some League. Then I've been playing some CS. Then I've been playing what else have I been playing recently? Well, Subnautica is coming up here soon, the Frozen one. What else? Been doing some GTA RP. It's been a while though since I got banned to our one server for messing around too much.
Spectacular.
But I've been trying to do a lot. I've been trying to do a lot of different games. I don't really want to just play one game. That gets a bit boring. Wait, do I have lethal? Do I have lethal? What type of games do you like to play? Yep, the first Subnautica was pretty terrifying, not gonna lie. There's a couple moments where I really didn't know where I should go. That led me to some very, very dark and terrifying places where I got absolutely murked by Leviathans. I don't know how many times I've died to Leviathans, but man, they were creepy. And Subnautica 2 is also coming out this year, which I'm really looking forward to. And we'll definitely be playing that. We get their second imbue. I'm happy with these cards. I'm happy with these cards. And yeah, the ocean in general is pretty just like terrifying. Like a big ocean. But you never know what's gonna be in there. I mean, more than likely it's just empty because most of the ocean is just pretty empty. But still, it's a thought. There's something weird in there. Big fish which comes and eats you up if you're swimming. Gotta be careful. Do we do imbue or do we do this one? That's true. That is sort of the terrifying part about it. Really, anything can actually hurt you there. But have you ever played Subnautica? Okay, that was maybe not my worst move in the world.
Hogs on the loose.
Then I also played Elden Ring, which was my first proper Souls game. It's pretty fun. Haven't played DLC though, so at some point I'm gonna have to jump into that. If you restored health this turn, discover a spell from your deck. Do I have any good spells in my deck? I feel like I don't have. Too old for Souls games? there was a bit of a... Well, it took a little bit of effort, for sure. For sure, to get into it. But in the end, I really enjoyed it. I must admit. It was a nice challenge. There were a couple of bosses which were just horrendous to fight against. But most of them were, in the end, okay. I can't remember how many hours I put into the game. But it was a good bit of them, though. Then I've also been playing... What else have I been playing? Crusader Kings. Until my empire collapsed, and then I just rage quit. Which, you know... is as good of a thing as any to do. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Real life can also be punishing enough. But I think I'm gonna have to go through the DLC punishment of Elden Ring at some point. I'm not there yet. Also, it costs like full price right now. I'm waiting for it to be some sort of holiday special. Then I can jump back into it. Back into the horrible punishment. But man, was it satisfying. Or I mean the DLC, I think it was like almost 40 bucks for the DLC. But apparently the DLC is pretty substantial. But still, it feels like it's a bit much for DLC. Why the hell does this cost 6? At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion 1+1. This is like awful.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
We'll go with more view. Just for the hell of it. Yeah, 40 felt pretty steep for DLC. So here we are patiently waiting for it. But if you're ever in the mood for some punishment, you can give Elden Ring a go. Although, of course, I stream it, so I did get some help with what I needed to do. So I don't know if the game would really be that much fun playing like blind. Or without any sort of help. I feel like it might be pretty punishing. Huh. Do I do this, or do I believe in me getting a good spell from here?
By petal and sword.
We're gonna go for the gusto. Okay. Clearly. Wasn't there 3 cards before that you could choose from? Yep. Yep, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake, in fact. No, it was always 2. Okay. I'm just misremembering. Okay, he's not dealing too much damage to me, which is good. So we're able to do this little beautiful combination here. Put out something with max 4 health. Thank you very much. Give me... Give me that. Give me that. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. But I'm supposed to hear that the other Subnautica is good. Not the new that's coming out, but the frozen one. Whatever. Zero something Earth? I don't know what it was called. The one that's more like ice-based is also supposed to be pretty fun. I think I'm going to start that maybe next weekend.
Feel the sun bear down.
Back to being terrified of the ocean. Really looking forward to that. Do we go with lunar cycle here?
The stars and skies are my domain.
Sure, let's go lunar cycle. Now it's all about staying alive long enough for us to be able to utilize it. I would love some more imbue action here. So if you could get that, it would be great. Really? Is that what we're doing? Alright.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Let's do that one. Discover a spell from your enemy's deck. Discover a spell from your deck. Thanks for that. Let's get Moonwell. It's gonna cost 1 here at some point. Now the question is...
I can't do that.
Deal damage to each minion equal to its attack. Well, that's horrible. That does not really help me at all. Imbue. Fuck. Tab it too slow.
The stars and skies are my
Yep.
domain.
Crazy. I never would have expected that one. Who would have thought that you would put out that card? Deal 6 damage to a minion.
Come on, share.
Summon a new copy of it. Thank you,
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
I guess. I mean, that's gonna work. This is just a dumb game. Both of us having looter. Absolutely stupid. Really gotta keep in mind like how long we can keep alive here. Oh, for fuck's sakes. With all sorts of healing. Oh, nice. Greater healing potion. Okay. And that's an 8. Give all enemy minions full minus. Only 8 damage. Discover a dragon. Attaboy. Whenever your opponent uses one of those. That is decent. Discover a spell from your deck.
Not too quickly.
To a friendly character and draw a card. I feel like we need that draw card pretty desperately.
Come on, share.
Let's just use those.
Never see us coming. Never see us coming.
Is this gonna work out? If he uses a spell, I get my taunt minion in. Or I mean one of them. I didn't really think this through. Yep, not exactly great. Let's just do that one. Ooh, colossal. What's this? That force a random enemy to attack Blackwater Behemoth. Okay, now we ought to see what the hell this guy has up his sleeve. We do have Condemn rank 3 here in our back pocket.
There's simply nothing I can do.
Alright, discover a little spell.
There's simply nothing I can do.
Okay. This worries me a little bit, but we're not. Sure. Sure.
Elune, bring guidance.
These are the absolute dumbest card art. Why would you do this? You can't. You have to like really look into what the hell the failer's doing. Okay. What are you gonna do?
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Okay, I clearly should have thought this through. I didn't. Restore at the end of your turn, give another friendly minion. Deal 3 damage to all characters. Oops.
Find me in the dream.
That was a mistake. Well, we ought to do that one. Alright, let's see what the hell happens. What can we do? I have 9 cards in my deck. Still have 3 imbues up in there. And there's a couple cool cards that we could pull out.
Control life. We must wield the power.
Oh
of
no.
death. You serve me now.
Find me in the dream.
Oh no. we might be screwed. Destroy a minion with 3 or less attack. If you restored health this turn. Game.
Summer, not you.
Come on, share.
Okay, let's see what happens. I'm starting to get a bit worried here, though. I think we're going up against basically an identical build. Yeah, that's not great. Any more spells up your sleeve? Well, all your spells basically kill those things. So that doesn't really help me.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Yep, it's looking pretty bleak at the moment. And here I thought
A recurring dream.
that we had what it takes to really win. But it's not really looking like it. Taunt and lifesteal. Guess we're going with this. Yeah, this.
Bash you good.
I feel like we just sort of have to try and kill some of these things away. Maybe that's gonna work out. This is a tight little contest. I think it all really depends on what you get out of your hero power. He has 4 illusions in his deck, which worries me. Because I mean, we already have enough imbue that we can get any card out of it. Doesn't matter. We have the lunars, so it doesn't matter at all. Okay, we get that taunt. Yep. Discover a tree cost minion with a dark gift. Discover a spell. Destroy all minions. Destroy a minion and gain its health. Destroy all minions with 5 attack or more. That would be all his minions.
A recurring dream.
But then, of course, these bastards show up
Recurring dream.
to ruin their day.
I'm gonna win big.
Oh my
A
goodness.
recurring dream.
Draw 2 minions, swap their health, discover a minion from your health, remove random. What the fuck is this? Light bugs? Give me a random spell.
One from
Okay, that was maybe not my best plan. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how this works out. He has 4 more cards in his deck.
Bring guidance.
Yeah. At least we got one more ton in there. Although it didn't last for long. Did not last long. I think
A recurring dream.
this might discover a spell from your deck. I still have a spell in my deck. Why could you not give it to me? Broken game? Question mark? Broken game? Yes, very broken. Hidden gem would be nice. What sort of horrible thing do you have? Sure. This guy still has one illusion in his deck. You got 7 mana remaining. Are you not gonna put anything out there? Okay, so yeah, sure. Give all enemy minions
Bring guidance.
and then we're gonna heal everything up.
A recurring dream.
Just as planned. Still has the fucking Blackwater Behemoth in his pant pocket somewhere. Discover a spell from your deck. Discover a spell from your opponent's deck. Let's get Hopeful Dryad here.
The void is filled with many whispers.
That would really do wonders for us. Yeah, unless we get something good here, it's...
There's simply nothing I can do.
It is over. Get a copy of each card your opponent played last turn. Destroy minion and get its
The void is
health.
filled with many whispers.
Then we do this.
I am out of cards.
Okay, I have 25 health, and you have 20 attack. So what is gonna happen here? Okay. I think you might be wrong, buddy. I'm gonna be down to 2 health.
Almost out of cards.
Okay, so we get a random dream card. Wait, what? Choose a minion, add a copy to your hand, deck, and battlefield.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Decline.
Alright. 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 Then we do Colossal again. Then we do a random dream card. This is so fucked. It's hard to keep track of what the hell's happening.
Embrace nothing.
And then you all gotta attack that one. You gotta attack that one. And you gotta attack that one. Damn. You might actually not be wrong. You might actually not be wrong. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, but I still got a Colossal. You still got the Colostomy bag. Give a minion +3, +5. Let's start trending up.
Light shall burn.
The light shall burn you. This game has been a roller coaster. An absolute roller coaster. Yeah.
I'm out of cards.
Follow the flutter wings.
What you got? Try a holy spell. Are we just gonna summon some light bugs? I guess. That's really all we can do. I mean, we should have this. We really should. I have a hard time seeing us lose this.
I do love a good study session.
Okay, you destroy those. Attaboy. Golf clap. Little golf clap for that action. GG. We got it done, buddy. We got it done. 2-0. It looked a bit bleak there for a moment, but with a bit of luck and a bit of perseverance, we were able to pull it off.
Anduin versus
Another priest. No.
Give me strength.
Stop going up against these priests. Do we keep these? Fuck. We need something lower. We need something lower. See, we still get that imbued in there, so it's fine. It was all planned. This was all planned out. 100%. Alright. Copy a card in your opponent's
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
deck and give it to us. Well, thanks for that one.
Thank you.
Let's get in their mind. Discover a dragon. Through summon a minion.
Starting the
Give it
operation.
this. Why does this cost less? Oh.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Well, we figured that one out. Now the question is, what sort of card do we want to put out there next? Got a ton of good options. Got a good amount of options here. We can go a number of different ways. A number of different ways. Anybody home? There's somebody home. I had a boy. Bada boom. All in love. We are so overpowered that the failure has no clue about what to do against us. Or the failure already gave up. Because, well, we are so overpowered.
Big enough for the two of us.
No. You ruined it. You ruined it for us. Why did you have to do that? Give me a random dragon. Thanks for that one. This guy's sitting here real hard thinking about what to do. Oh. I did not realize. Okay. Sure. Sure. That was an oopsie. Not my finest decision making necessarily. Could have gone a little bit better. Whoops. Dude. Bang. Collect some lava up in there. Can we do anything about these? Okay. Now, what sort of genius plan do you have? Well, that is your genius plan. I can admire your genius plan. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then we get rid of that one with that one. And we got 2 here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So I got 3 more imbue in here. Which just give us a nice amount of options of what to do. This guy is pretty slow. Is that a good or a bad thing? I'm not sure. Either. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Hope you also have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Come on, buddy boy. Could be a bit quicker than that. It's like playing with my grandma. Actually, my grandma's a lot faster than this, buddy. Did you do anything? You didn't do anything at all. Oh, wait, you attacked me? Well, that's no fun. Let's get you away with that. Perfect. The absolute perfect. What you think about that, buddy? Let us see what is gonna happen. What sort of special card? Okay.
ready for
Sure,
another round.
sure. You're gonna do it again. Makes sense, makes sense. I'm not gonna lie. How about if I do another imbue though? So we can get something for 4. Or we can do another imbue maybe. We get as much imbue in here as humanly possible. That is the plan. For sure, for sure. You do that again. The bottom of your deck. Sure. I mean, you're gonna go full health. It's whatever. Whatever. Not too bad. We can get something for 4. If you're holding a spell that costs 5 or more. Well, I'm not holding a spell that costs 5 more. But from here on out, we'll be able to work this thing like it's overtime. Game 7 overtime. Sure. 3 or less attack. Don't need to do that, do we? I'm sat here thinking, what should we do? This might be a decent little option. Then summon 2 random, cast a spell from your deck, targets this if possible. Huh. Not too shabby, was it? We got a nice little laser beam focus on this guy. A laser beam focus. Can't be stopped. Won't be stopped here. Okay. Sure. What can you do still? Can't do too much. Well, that's not really what we wanted. Destroy that one.
Not you.
Then you heal. And you do that. And we heal up. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is how you do it, people. This is how you do it.
The future is clear.
Discover a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. Well, I don't think I have anything too special here. It would probably be Condemned that I guess you would want to use. Yeah. Makes sense. Ooh. We could do this. Like so. See? Working overtime. We could do something for 5. Restore 5 health. At the end of your turn. Give another random friendly minion. No, we're gonna do that instead. Pretty nice, people. Pretty nice. Well, that was unfortunate. I don't really know what I was thinking. Sure. Sure. That is always fun.
Strength withers. The cruel survive.
Nice. Start a lunar cycle.
The stars and skies are my domain.
Well, we don't really have much else we could do there. We're not gonna be discovering anything. It's not gonna matter. Okay, we probably could have saved it, let's be honest. That might have been just me being a bit too balls to the wall with it. Destroy a minion.
The Cenarian circle brings aid.
Alright. Destroy all odd attacked. Minions deal 5 damage. Add a boy. That discovers something pretty cool. Your opponent's next hero power costs 2 more. A microphone is when she was last seen somewhere in your deck.
Not too quickly.
Weld it down.
Sure.
Lock it up.
Wilt against its rage.
Now you ought to use 4 mana to do that. When are you gonna be doing it? Okay, you're gonna get out of it immediately.
The future is clear. Your demise be named.
Don't use condemn. Don't use condemn.
Loon, bring guidance.
Weld it down. Lock it up.
Fucking hell. Of course. Of course you got condemn in your back pocket. I mean, why wouldn't you? What do we got here? The next 3 spells you play cast twice.
Draw forth the moon.
Can't attack after your opponent plays a minion, summon a 2 and 2 grunt.
Job's done.
That seems like a decent little card. Don't think we can hate on that little card here. No, no, no. We cannot. We cannot. Change the health of all enemy minions to 1. Nice. We do got Lunar.
A dream come true.
It's pretty cool. Restore 8 health. Discover a dragon. Oh. The end of your turn, deal 10 damage to a random enemy.
I have no master.
And let's do that one.
Quickly.
Now let's see what the hell this buddy boy will come up with. I doubt there's too much. I really doubt there's too much that they can do. But I mean, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. That runaway Blackwing is nasty work. Absolute nasty. Alright. Went about as well as expected. Use the air power this turn.
This fire must not burn again.
Sure.
Dream big.
Sure. And we get another dragon. Pretty cool. We got Wind Fury on this thing. For a thing that cannot even attack.
Share your thoughts with the class now.
With your opponent until the end of your turn. So I get you use or they're gonna cost 1. I mean, my cards are not good. What makes them good is that they cost 1. And you don't really seem to have that luxury. What can we get?
Dabu. Back to the fight.
Then we get a random dragon.
Dream big.
I beg of you.
So now we get 2 random dragons. If you're holding a minion with a dark gift, give your hero 3+ attack this turn and 6 armor. Both of these are pretty decent. Nothing to complain about. Nothing to complain about. I very much doubt that this guy has anything he can do though. Yeah, this guy is hanging on by a thread.
It is finished. You win.
Dumbass. We won the game. Perfecto Mundo. That's how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do it. We're up to level 55. And now you see we're starting to collect some real gold. The more forward we go from this point. Nothing legendary. Couple of rare cards though, but nothing legendary. Yeah, nothing too crazy. More achievement points. Yeah, we're still lacking a lot of these cards that we really need. But I think we're gonna end the episode here. It's gonna be a bit shorter one than we usually have been doing. We've mostly been doing 3 hours. Now it's only a bit over 2 hours, but we also did a big league stream earlier today, and I still want to get some stuff done. So I think we're gonna end the episode here. I want to thank you for watching. It has been a pleasure, and I hope to catch you again in the next episode. Until then, I hope a great rest of the day. See you later. Take care, and goodbye.